It's black, it's squishy, and it lives in the darkest depths of the ocean, where sunlight can't reach. Say hello to the vampire squid. I'm your host, Malcolm Walker.
Hey.
I'm here to talk about an animal that's been called a real-life vampire, the stuff of nightmares, and even the spawn of Satan. This is Vampyroteuthis infernalis, aka the vampire squid from hell. And this animal is truly bizarre. Let's find out what makes it so strange. First things first, where does the vampire squid live? Because of its special adaptations. It can be found pretty much anywhere on our planet's globe in deep sea, oxygen minimum zones. Scientists have found this squid up to 3,000 feet deep in the water column, making it a true deep-sea dweller. To put that into perspective, 3,000 feet is about as tall as the world's tallest building. The Burj Khalifa, plus another 30 Burj Khalifa stacked on top of it. That's pretty deep. Now, before we get into some really cool facts about the vampire squid, let's clear up a little bit of confusion. Despite its common name, it's not actually a vampire, and it's not actually a squid. In fact, it's more closely related to both of these animals than it is to anything else. See, the vampire squid belongs to a group of mollusks called cephalopods, which also includes octopuses, cuttlefish, and nautiluses. But because it has 8 arms and 2 long tentacles with suckers at the end, like a squid, people used to classify it as one, even though it's not a true squid. That name stuck around, likely because it looks like a cross between a squid and an octopus. The second part of its common name is even more misleading. It's not from hell. It was just the first person to describe this animal thought it came from hell.
Ow.
So what does the vampire squid actually do? Well, it swims around in the deep sea looking for food. But unlike other predators, it doesn't chase down its prey. Instead, it waits for food to come to it. You see, the deep sea is a pretty dark and lonely place. Most of the animals that live there don't move very much because they simply do not need to. With no light to reflect and no predators to flee from, why bother conserving energy? The vampire squid doesn't waste its energy hunting because its preferred meal floats right past it. Every few minutes, thousands of tons of dead plankton, poop, and mucus make their way down from the surface in what's known as marine snow. The vampire squid spends most of its time eating this, which gives it a unique diet compared to other deep-sea creatures. Speaking of unique diets, have you ever heard of a blobfish? No? Okay, how about a mudskipper? Well, you may have heard of both of those animals if you've watched our channel before, because we've made videos about their unusual feeding habits. And just like them, the vampire squid has some pretty cool tricks for finding food. When it senses marine snow falling nearby, it will rise up in the water column to intercept the delicious descending snack. Sometimes it eats so much marine snow that it gets stuck to the surface, and then it has to work extra hard to get back down to the depths. But hey, if you see an all-you-can-eat buffet floating past you in the middle of the ocean, you'd probably do the same thing. And when it comes to surviving in the deep sea, the vampire squid has some other tricks up its tentacle sleeves. It's able to glow in the dark thanks to a special reflective layer under its skin that bounces bioluminescence from animals above in its face. It uses this ability to camouflage itself against the backdrop of the faint light above, hiding from predators below. But if a predator gets too close anyway, the vampire squid can eject bioluminescent mucus from pores all over its body. The mucus cloud confuses the predator, giving the squid time to escape. Now that you know all about it, what do you think of the vampire squid? Is it a little weird? Very weird? Or would you like to keep one as a pet? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, just because something's found in the deep sea doesn't mean it's scary. There are plenty of cute deep sea animals that need your help. Learn more at our website. Thanks for watching. See ya.